4 ways of waste management. The environmental condition highly depends on the way you manage it and the way you deal with your waste. Waste management is the prevention, generation, monitoring, handling, treatment, residual disposition, characterization and reuse of solid wastes. To know more about better waste management and creating a better environment, read in this section. There are various types of solid waste, for example, farming, municipal, commercial, residential, institutional, and special, sewage sludge, healthcare, household hazardous wastes. Usually, the word pertains to individuals' materials which are created by human activity. Besides, the operation is generally carried out to be able to decrease their impact on the environment, appearance or health. It is vital to understand how to conduct waste disposal. In the realm of today, by which population is rising and thus is quick industrialization, waste materials created are a well-liked trend. Proper getting rid of wastes helps with maintaining your atmosphere free from pathogens that create illnesses and maintains it eco-friendly. Listed here are 4 techniques of appropriate waste management that may help you to keep your environment clean. 1. Recycling. Probably the most anxiousness of waste management, recycling isn't pricey. Also, it could be easily conducted on your part. When you perform recycling, you'll be able to avoid wasting sources, energy, and thus, it will help reduce pollution. Also, you might cut costs whenever you recycle. Various materials that may be recycled include aluminum, plastics, glass, and papers. If you want to lower the waste materials volume, among the best ways you should do is to recycle. If you select recycling, you can eliminate tires, asphalt and batteries in the waste materials. Also, it stops them from being into the incinerator and landfills. The town of virtually every city motivates its citizens from taking up recycling. So, be among these responsible citizens and reduce your waste through recycling. 2. Composting. Composting is the natural process that is devoid of any dangerous byproducts. The procedure includes the break-lower procedure for materials into some organic compounds which may be utilized as manure. You might perform composting within your backyard. When composting, you can use grass, twigs, leaves, and add vegetable and fruit skins and peels. Soon after days, you need to realize that the types of materials have decomposed. You might employ this compost that's wealthy in nutrients so they can improve the soil in your garden. What you're adding into your compost also has something to do with composting. The following steps help you start with composting and know what materials you should and must not include in the process. 1. Build a bin for the compost. Though you can still successfully compost within a pile on the ground, using a container will keep the whole process neater, and it helps in putting off animals when you include food scraps in your composting process. Based on the bin's construction, it may also aid to regulate the temperature and moisture. Excellent minimum pile size is at least 1 cubic meter or 1 cubic yard, but the pile may go more significant than this, while smaller scale composting could be allowed to work. 2. Fill the bin with a balanced mixture for most excellent results. You may include the following into your mix. Green stuff, nitrogen, for activating the heat process within your compost. Brown stuff, carbon, to act as the fiber for the compost. Other items that could be composed that you might not have considered before, such as paper bags, paper towels, eggshells, cotton clothing, hair, human, animals. Utilize all the items moderately. Air. This helps deal with the smell produced by different bacteria. Anaerobic compost can attract files that you do not want in your yard. Water. The pile must be around as damp as a sponge that has been squeezed out. Temperature. The compost pile's temperature is extremely important and is a sign of the microbial activity of the process of decomposition. Starter or soil compost. It is not firmly necessary, yet recently completed compost between layers could aid to introduce the right bacteria to begin the composting process a bit more quickly. When you are getting weeds, the soil that is left on the roots might be sufficient to serve the purpose. 3. Mix of layer various materials within the container, so that they could come in contact with each other. Also, with this, you will be able to prevent any big clumps. Particularly avoid compacting together a large volume of green materials, as they may quickly become anaerobic. 4. Turn the pile regularly, at least once each week or 2. 5. Decide whether you will add slow-rotting materials such as twigs, hedge clippings and sturdy branches, wood shavings, wood pruning, and wood ash. 6. Know the things you should not compost. 7. Harvest the compost. When all goes well, you'll eventually find that you have got a layer of beautiful compost at the bin's bottom. Take this out and have it spread out on or dug into the garden beds. Start composting today and make better earth by starting in your own home. 3. Landfills. Waste management by the effective use of landfills includes the effective use of a large area. The area is excavated and will also be full of waste. Next, the region is going to be hidden using soil. Landfills are unsafe given that they release gases, for example, methane, which is very risky. You mustn't execute waste management with landfills whenever you can't guarantee safety means. Landfills should be lined correctly as the waste mustn't make contact with the neighboring areas. 4. Burning of waste materials. Should you can't recycle or when there aren't any ideal places for getting landfills set up, you might burn the spent created in your household. Controlled waste burning at extreme temperatures to create steam and ash is a perfect waste disposal method. Combustion considerably lessens the waste volume to become disposed of. Besides, solid waste offer for that alternative and continuously available source for creating energy with combustion. Such energy might be channeled into functional purposes. These are a couple of from the waste management methods you can perform inside the individual level. Also, they are affordable and safe. In such way, you'll be able to operate to add mass to the entire atmosphere.